Hey guys, it's KJ here from the Scariest Movie Ever Made, and I needed to make this video here real quick. Not a long video here, just something real quick I wanted to touch base with all of you on. So, obviously you've seen the new changes to YouTube, and these are huge. Right there's the message: inbox doesn't show new content notifications. So I got this yesterday, and I was just looking at, just check this out. You can see the difference. I'm sure by now most of you noticed this. But like the whole thing is it's really whack. I mean, for lack of a better expression, it's just whack. The whole thing is all around. I mean, we've seen this coming for a while. They've really been kind of tightening the grip here for a while on free speech. And, look at this. Like, you can't even leave, you can't reply to people directly anymore on here. And there's no thumbs up or thumbs down. So that's completely gone. And I remember seeing a story about that. It's over a year ago, but it was one of these bully stories that came out real big in the news. Like some kid had been bullied into suicide on YouTube. And I remember then, like, all the mainstream news was all talking about, YouTube and bullying on YouTube and comment sections and this and that. And even back then, I started thinking, uh-oh, I wonder if that could be kind of, not that the bully situation was a false flag, but sometimes they'll use things that are real, of course, to limit our freedom as well. We're seeing that in a big way with all these false flag things been happening lately, and the attack on guns, right? So anyway, man, yeah, that's where we're at. So I don't know what caused it exactly, but I will say this: it's should be pretty obvious to all of us now that this matrix is growing. It's actually pulling us into it. All right, this one world system, all this stuff we hear about, we know all that's coming, but everything else is falling into line as well. Everything's becoming connected. Not necessarily in the best way, but everything's becoming connected into this big beast system. So of course they're going to try to limit free speech. I mean, and like I said, none of this helps anybody. I mean, how does this make YouTube any better? And you may remember that last year or so they've had a lot of changes. I mean, do you remember old school YouTube when you could have just like a crazy channel set up in any colors you want or background you wanted and the whole thing, right? It's just there was more freedom there, more freedom of creative expression. Well, they chopped that down. And now they're just chopping even more. I mean, they started not long ago with the whole thing where you can't leave video responses anymore, and that wasn't but just a few weeks ago, I think. And now we're doing this. So let's look at this. Like right here, when I first opened this up, this is one of my videos, one of the last ones I did. I open it up and it says some comments are hidden as they are probably spam. Review comments. I mean, I looked at the comments and there was nothing really spammy about any of them. They were just comments. So I don't know what kind of a gauge they're using for that, but that's kind of creepy. They're taking control of that at least. And like I said, there's no more thumbs up or thumbs down to leaving comments. I mean, to me, that's one of the most fun parts of YouTube, always was, to see the top comments and just things like that, and to be able to thumbs up someone's comment and get it up there. So yeah, they're limiting it. No, they're limiting it, excuse me, and they're taking away more of our freedom here. And we saw this coming. I mean, here's one thing I wanted to show you too. I did this video here back on May 9th, okay? And even this one right here, it's proof YouTube censorship soon, question marks. And right there, it's like I said in the video, I was looking up a Lauryn Hill Illuminati interview thing, and then up pops this message: experiment, it said. There may be confidential content in your search results. Please do not share outside of Google, okay? And this is like back in May, all right, it's beginning of the summer or so. So even back then we kind of saw something was coming. Well, man, they're moving fast. That was only a few months ago, and now they've made some major changes. So they really are kind of cutting that line a little bit between all of us, okay? But I'll say this too, though. I mean, before you give up, I've seen 3 of the people I'm subscribed to recently put out some videos where they're talking about just kind of giving it up and like leaving YouTube altogether. And I'm definitely up for any suggestions of where to go. So you guys please leave those down there in the comment section if you have any ideas. I heard Vimeo and some of these other things, but just give me some ideas. I wouldn't mind starting another channel somewhere else on another venue, kind of like YouTube, and then just kind of going with that. But I'm not going to leave YouTube, like I said. And even to those people out there that are trying to expose the truth, trying to report on the real news, things like this. Any of you out there who are really trying to open up people's minds and get good information out there, I would suggest you don't leave. We really, if anything right now, this is a big sign that we really need more of us. We need more of us out here trying to expose things and show the truth. So, we got to stick together, as much as we can, and we got to keep that information going out there, because it's obvious we're having an impact. They're changing everything. I mean, I've been seeing stories on they're messing with Facebook, they're messing with Twitter, with the numbers. They've been messing with the numbers for a long time as far as popularity goes. So they're definitely messing with things. But, the one thing they can't stop is us making videos, at least for now. So, keep making your videos. Keep trying to get the truth out there. It's really important. The Matrix has grown. And, guys, this is obvious, an obvious sign of how deep we're getting into this beast system. They're trying to control everything. They're trying to limit what we say and how many people we reach. So we just got to make it work for us. One thing I saw as far as comments go, apparently if you comment on your Google account now, it'll show up over here on your YouTube. So that's one thing I noticed. But you can try that. Like I said, I'm going to figure it out. I always do. I'll figure out some way to work with this system, but I'm going to keep doing what I do, and I really appreciate all of you out there paying attention, watching, leaving messages. Keep leaving messages. We can still respond to each other, but I have to make a fresh message out of it and do like an @to, whoever, and then just leave a message there. So keep leaving messages. Keep sending me private messages. I love the links you guys are sending. A lot of you have great ideas, and just keep it going as much as we can. We got to keep the communication going with all of us. And that's it, guys. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. And again, interesting times we're in. We're really seeing the hands are really starting to grab a hold and take a tighter grip. But we can't give up. Don't give up. We got to keep putting information out there. I got a couple videos coming out here real shortly. So anyway, guys, once again, much appreciation to all of you out there. God bless you all. Very interesting times we're in. Stay prepared. Stay aware, and let's keep putting that information out there, okay? We need each other, guys.